It may surprise or even shock you to hear what I'm about to say, but if you're seeing this video right now, it's no accident. There is a reason you, a chosen one, have crossed paths with this message at this very moment. The whispers of cosmic justice are growing louder, and you're about to witness the scales of power tip in your favor, even as those who once overlooked or underestimated you face the consequences of their own making. Your journey is about to take an extraordinary turn, and by the time it's all done, you'll realize you were never alone or unlucky. All the setbacks and sleepless nights have been leading you to this point of divine rebalancing. If you sense that your time is finally arriving, do one important thing to solidify your commitment to this unfolding destiny. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment 77 to show that you are truly open to the transformation ahead. Chapter 1. The quiet shift towards victory. There comes a moment in every chosen one's life when the energy around them starts to rearrange itself. Without warning, you might feel this as a subtle hum just below the surface of your daily routines. Perhaps you wake up one day and realize you're no longer haunted by anxieties that once claimed your every thought. Maybe people who drained your energy have quietly faded from your life, freeing you in ways you never anticipated. These aren't coincidences. Rather, they're signs that the environment around you is aligning for your benefit. At first, it can feel unsettling. You might wonder why familiar faces are drifting away, or why you suddenly have the urge to reevaluate your plans. But the truth is that when a chosen one steps into their winning season, it's as if the universe gently but firmly removes every obstacle from their path. The reason for this is straightforward. You have a role to play. You can't fulfill that role when your spirit is weighed down by negativity or unnecessary burdens. The alignment you are sensing is an invitation to step into your authentic self, shedding every mask you've worn to please others. Simultaneously, those who have underestimated you are starting to feel the weight of their own choices. The tension you used to carry on your shoulders has transferred onto them, even if you do nothing to accelerate that process. That's how karma works. It doesn't require your input. It only acts in accordance with the energy you and others have put out. The remarkable part is watching it all unfold. You might overhear someone who once belittled you now grappling with the very challenges they wished upon you. In this early stage, your best move is to keep your heart open and your focus sharp. Resist any temptation to gloat or take revenge. All of that is being handled on a higher level. Instead, aim to anchor yourself in the truth that you are worthy of every good thing flowing your way. If you stay true to this path, the quiet shift toward victory you're experiencing now will turn into a full-blown breakthrough that not even the harshest critic can deny. Most importantly, trust the process. You might not see immediate results, but every day is a building block for something greater. If you can maintain your resolve during this pivotal time, you'll be stunned at how quickly your life can change. Each morning, remind yourself that you're not just passing through this world. You're meant to leave a mark on it. And as your spiritual power amplifies, you'll notice how naturally things begin to work out in your favor. Chapter 2. When the universe intervenes. For many chosen ones, there's a lingering fear that the success they crave will never materialize. Yet during this season of your life, the universe is stepping in to assure you that your doubts are misplaced. Whether you call it divine timing, destiny, or cosmic alignment, an unseen hand is clearing away chaos and rearranging circumstances so that your path forward is smooth, almost effortless. This intervention isn't about luck. It's about energetic harmony. You've sown seeds of resilience, grace, and kindness, and those seeds are now sprouting into tangible blessings. At the same time, the universe's involvement often comes with a push for accountability, both for you and for those who've wronged you. Perhaps there was a time you remained silent to keep the peace, or you allowed yourself to be overlooked, hoping someone else would give you permission to rise. No more. Energetic forces beyond human comprehension are calling on you to stand in your truth. Suddenly, old patterns of self-doubt break away, and you find yourself speaking up where you once would have remained quiet. This is a key step in embracing the cosmic nudge that's been guiding you. On the flip side, individuals who have taken advantage of your warmth, generosity, or vulnerability are meeting their consequences. It's not about wishing ill upon them. Instead, their actions have naturally set off a domino effect. And now those dominoes are crashing down. You might hear through the grapevine that someone who spread lies about you is facing conflicts in their personal life. Or maybe a competitor who cut corners at your expense just got caught in their own trap. You will be amazed at how precise the universe can be when balancing accounts. Consider this intervention a sign that you're not simply a bystander in the tapestry of life. You've always had a purpose, but sometimes it takes a bit of cosmic rearranging to make that purpose crystal clear. Part of the magic is trusting that these interventions don't need your active management. You don't have to get entangled in drama or push for retribution. By keeping your focus on your goals and letting universal forces do their work, you free yourself from the cycle of negativity that might have once held you back. In some ways, this divine orchestration feels like a cleansing. You'll see old burdens or illusions lift from your shoulders, replaced by newfound energy to pursue your genuine calling. Pay attention to synchronicities that guide you toward the next step. It might be an email that arrives at just the right moment, a conversation that sparks an idea, or a random encounter that leads to an offer. Nothing is random right now. You're a chosen one, and the universe is finally confirming that fact in ways that are both subtle and impossible to ignore. Chapter 3. The Weight of Their Karma. Karma is a powerful force, and when it swings back around, it can be both illuminating and humbling for those who have walked in darkness. As a chosen one, you may have noticed that anyone who tried to undermine you, whether through gossip, betrayal, or sheer envy, somehow ends up trapped in circumstances eerily similar to what they wished upon you. It's as though their intentions took form and turned against them. This can manifest in all aspects of their lives. Relationships suddenly sour, finances take unforeseen hits, and the comfort they once flaunted vanishes overnight. From your vantage point, it can be tempting to judge or even delight in their downfall, but you're being called to see this from a higher perspective. Their karma is not your vengeance. It's a natural response to the negativity they've sown. The universe is teaching them the very lessons they refused to learn when they treated you unfairly. Sometimes it's only through a mirror, when they experience the same pain, that they begin to understand the gravity of their actions. This season reveals how much weight is lifted off your shoulders when you allow the cosmic justice system to handle what's beyond your control. No longer do you have to carry the sting of old wounds or the burden of proving yourself to those who never valued you. Instead, you focus on elevating your spirit, surrounding yourself with uplifting influences, and charting a new course for your future. Interestingly, this karmic cycle can have a profound impact on how you view compassion. There's an opportunity here for you to grow, to see those who once hurt you as participants in their own spiritual lessons. While you're under no obligation to welcome toxic people back into your life, watching them face the fallout of their choices can spark a sense of empathy within you. You realize that you've reached a level of maturity where you understand your worth, and their opinion no longer has power over you. Meanwhile, the more you align with positivity, the more you reap the benefits of your own good deeds. It's not just about material gains, though those are likely on the horizon. It's also about inner freedom. You'll sleep better, laugh more, and feel a sense of unshakable peace. You'll find that the criticisms and judgments that used to bother you are now insignificant. In fact, the very people who once stood in your way may start seeking your counsel, curious about how you've managed to stay afloat amid so many challenges. That's the subtle beauty of karmic rebalancing. As they sink into the hole they dug for you, you're busy discovering new heights of success and fulfillment. If anything, this phase offers a stark reminder to keep your hands clean. The universe has already shown you that it has your back, and there's no need to get those hands dirty in someone else's negative karma. Chapter 4. Becoming unapologetically. Once you step into your winning season, you begin to realize how much time you wasted trying to fit into molds that weren't made for you. Perhaps you toned down your intelligence or your creativity to make others comfortable. Maybe you stayed in unhealthy spaces, jobs, relationships, or friendships out of loyalty that was never reciprocated. But now, as the scales of power tip in your favor, you can feel a sense of liberation erupting from your very core. This liberation isn't about arrogance, it's about authenticity. As a chosen one, your unique traits and talents are exactly what the world needs. That self-doubt you used to carry only dimmed your light. Now you're discovering that the more you lean into who you truly are, the stronger your magnetic field becomes. People notice your confidence. Opportunities open up where doors were once slammed shut. You are no longer apologizing for your presence. Instead, you're letting your presence speak for itself. In this process, you might lose a few more people along the way. Friends who thrived on your insecurities may feel threatened when you decide you're no longer living on their terms. Colleagues might try to sabotage you out of envy because your newfound clarity makes you a force to be reckoned with. Don't let these reactions deter you. The uncomfortable truth is that some connections are only meant to last for a season, especially if they can't handle your growth. Simultaneously, you'll attract the right kind of individuals. These people will see your value and respect your boundaries. They'll champion your dreams instead of belittling them. They'll listen to you without judgment and celebrate each step you take toward your higher purpose. This recalibration in your social circle is another layer of karmic balancing. The universe is removing old ties that held you back, replacing them with alliances that propel you forward. One of the greatest gifts you'll gain in this chapter is clarity. Clarity about who you are, what you stand for, and where you want to go. This clarity might inspire you to make bold moves, such as launching a passion project, changing careers, or moving to a new city. Whatever form it takes, trust that your intuition is on point. Fear is no longer the dominant driver of your decisions. It has been replaced by faith in yourself and your divine guidance. And if you ever doubt whether you're on the right track, look back at how far you've come. Recall the days when the slightest whisper of criticism made you question your worth, versus now, when you stand tall in your truth. That's the mark of real progress. By becoming unapologetically you, you elevate not just your own life, but the world around you, making space for more love, more insight, and more fulfillment. Chapter 5. The Great Reveal. Every chosen one eventually reaches a point where truths that were once hidden become glaringly apparent. This is the Great Reveal, a phase where secrets slip out in casual conversation, where previously untouchable figures experience their downfall, and where the last puzzle pieces of your story finally click into place. You might discover that someone you admired was quietly plotting against you, or that a seemingly minor event from your past has set major developments into motion for your benefit. In many ways, these revelations feel like beams of light piercing through a fog. Each new piece of information enhances your understanding of the bigger picture. You come to see that what you perceived as setbacks were carefully orchestrated detours, steering you away from dead ends. That job rejection last year, it opened the door for a more lucrative path. Now, the friendship that abruptly ended, it made space for you to meet someone who genuinely values you. Simultaneously, the Great Reveal brings clarity to the karmic consequences facing certain individuals. You might learn that someone who ridiculed you in front of mutual acquaintances is now entangled in the same humiliating scenario. Or a person who constantly downplayed your talents is now losing credibility in their own field. This isn't happening because you wished it upon them, but because life has a remarkable way of balancing the scales. Their actions return to them in a mirrored form, exposing their intentions for all to see. In this chapter, you'll notice the power of acceptance. Accepting the truth, no matter how startling or painful, gives you the ability to navigate your life with wisdom rather than anger. You don't waste energy seeking revenge or dwelling on betrayal because the universe is already shining its spotlight on those hidden motives. By acknowledging what has surfaced and releasing any lingering bitterness, you free yourself to invest energy in your evolving journey. You may also feel an urge to share your story. Perhaps there are people in need of the lessons you've learned. Whether you choose to speak publicly or keep it within a tight-knit circle, your words carry weight now. Others can sense that you've been through trials and come out more resilient. They see you as a credible source of guidance, an example of how to remain hopeful when life seems unfair. This is part of your calling as a chosen one, using your experiences to uplift others without losing sight of your own well-being. The irony is that the Great Reveal isn't just about uncovering what's been hidden from you. It's also about revealing who you've always been. You see aspects of your identity and capabilities that were buried under layers of doubt. Now that the air is cleared, you can step forward confidently into each new day, knowing that hidden agendas cannot thrive in the light of your truth. Chapter 6. Encounters with Apologies. One of the most surreal moments in your winning season is the wave of apologies that seem to come out of nowhere. People who once undermined you might pop back into your life, suddenly remorseful and eager to make amends. Some may even try to rewrite the past, claiming that they never intended to hurt you. As a chosen one, it's up to you to handle these encounters with both discernment and grace. You might initially feel skeptical. Are these apologies genuine, or are they motivated by guilt, fear, or self-interest? After all, it's easy for someone to say sorry when they realize karma is not on their side. Nonetheless, these apologies can serve as a form of closure, providing confirmation that your experiences were real and your feelings were valid all along. Sometimes hearing someone admit their wrongdoing lifts a mental weight you didn't even realize you were still carrying. What you choose to do with these apologies is your decision. Some chosen ones feel compelled to forgive openly, allowing these people a second chance in their lives under strict new boundaries, of course. Others decide that the apology is enough of an ending, letting go of resentment without rekindling any relationship. There's no wrong choice as long as you remain true to your intuition. The important thing is that you're no longer seeking validation from people who once dismissed or disrespected you. During this wave of reconciliations, a beautiful transformation can happen within you. You realize how little the past can hurt you. Now, the very incidents that once broke your spirit are the foundation for your current strength. Seeing remorse in the eyes of those who caused you pain underscores the fact that you've moved forward. While they may still be stuck in the cycle of their own choices, you have ascended, and that's something no amount of regret on their part can undo. It's vital to understand that accepting someone's apology doesn't mean inviting negativity back into your life. Healthy boundaries are your shield in this phase. If the person genuinely wants your forgiveness, they'll respect the space you need. If they keep pushing, you know their motives aren't as pure as they claim. Trust your instincts. A chosen one's inner compass rarely lies, especially when you've come this far on your path of self-awareness. These encounters are a testament to your growing power. People can sense when you're about to soar, and they may want to latch on to that rising tide. However, your blessing is your own. You've earned it through hardship, perseverance, and faith. By staying grounded in your principles, you confirm not just to them, but to yourself that your worth never depended on their approval or acceptance. It's a profoundly liberating realization, one that further prepares you for what's next. Chapter 7. Embracing your divine power. Now that you see the scales tipping in your favor, you may notice a new level of self-assurance coursing through your veins. This is not arrogance. It's the calm understanding that you are fully supported by a higher force. Every hurdle you've faced, every betrayal you've endured, has only cemented your capacity to rise above the storm. As a chosen one, you recognize that power doesn't come from controlling others or flaunting your victories. It arises from inner alignment and unwavering faith in your purpose. In this chapter, the path ahead feels surprisingly clear. You find yourself waking up each morning with renewed energy, either to tackle goals that once felt out of reach. Opportunities for growth start to appear in ways you never anticipated. You might get a call about a job that suits your hidden talents perfectly, or stumble upon a chance meeting with someone who becomes a mentor or collaborator. These synchronicities are signs that you are exactly where you need to be. Meanwhile, on the other side of the scale, those who doubted you are grappling with the reality of their own consequences. Apologies and olive branches continue to surface, while any lingering hostility fades into the background noise. Their issues are not yours to fix. You've outgrown that role. Instead, your focus is on the tangible steps that will expand your horizons: financial planning, creative pursuits, and relationship building with people who truly appreciate you. Within this transformation, there's an unspoken message from the universe. Keep going. While you've entered a phase of karmic reward, life's journey is a continuous evolution. Challenges will appear again, but now you have the insight and courage to face them head on. That's the real gift, knowing that no matter what storms may come, you have the strength and spiritual backing to weather them. What does embracing your divine power look like in everyday life? It's in the small, consistent choices that honor your growth. It's in politely declining invitations to drama, speaking truth even when it trembles in your throat, and believing in your worth even when old fears resurface. Each time you act from a place of self-respect and authenticity, you fortify your position as a beacon of light in a world often lost in darkness. So continue forward with a heart unburdened by the past. Your winning season is more than a stroke of good fortune. It's an awakening to the truth of who you are, a chosen one whose destiny is intertwined with the betterment of your own life and the lives of those you inspire. The scales of power are balancing in your favor, and each new day presents another chance to stand taller, shine brighter, and live more freely than ever. Fear.